What is up, everybody? So I thought I'd make a quick little video about what I've been doing. So here I have all the water bottles, top or bottoms cut off. Grab a couple, bring it over to this contraption that I have made. So what it is, it's a piece of tree that they were cutting a tree outside, and I just took a chunk, so literally a whole log. So you can technically do this with anything, any kind of piece of wood. It is an actual survival tip for the wild, if you ever need rope or anything like that, the kind of technique that I'm doing. But I just split the top down in 4, cut off this one section, and just put a broken blade right in the middle. So whenever I put a piece of bottle in there and then slowly twist it, it will come out in threads, pretty much like so. Here's a small piece, as you can see. Well, not really, but it'll just come out in threads like this, keeping all the bottoms and tops, because I eventually want to make something out of those too, but right now it's just process of threading out bottles. About to make some tea in a bit. So that is far enough. Give a good example of what I am talking about. So I am about to just thread one out. So bottle, desanitized, cleaned. Just want to put it inside. Kind of force the first couple turns through. Have it secured down. Like so. So once you kind of have a starting point, you just kind of keep your bottle straight. And the good thing is it's as tall as me, so I just have it against this, kind of keep it balanced, and just slowly just start pulling it. You'll see that's coming down in threads. Try to just keep control of it. I'm using my 2 fingers, make sure that it's not wobbling enough so I get an even thread out. Sometimes it'll get wobbly and it'll cut your string short, which I kind of get annoyed with because I want super long, beautiful strands, but can't win them all. Just pull. And what I'm going to do is a variety of things. Probably going to let some hang extremely long. Probably going to weave it, wrap it around, kind of create forms with it, but more or less I'm just gathering string. Like that. Hate when that happens, but as you can see, we have nice, beautiful thread. And one bottle, pretty much partial. Plan on doing all these, and pretty much every other bottle that I'm gonna start collecting from this point on every single day, and just building and building and building, gathering it up so I can start making sculpture. But just want to do a quick small demonstration of the process that I'm doing so you kind of have an understanding of what I'm doing, and hopefully you can do it too, because it is taking plastic off the streets. It is making the environment a cleaner, better place, and it's making use of plastic instead of recycling it, because you know, all the recycling that we do just gets thrown away. It really doesn't really get recycled, theories are. So I highly take that in consideration. If my plastic that I'm recycling isn't even getting recycled for the better cause of humanity, then might as well take actions into my own hands and make sculpture out of it, and hopefully the sculptures can live on, be into more galleries, more exhibitions, more shows, and off the streets in general. And if I can't get into more shows, well then at least it's going and recycling it. Hopefully it is getting recycled, but if it's not, I'm kind of just working in between. At least I'm just not throwing it away in the trash. But yeah, quick small demonstration. Gotta make some thread. Alrighty everybody, one thing I did forget to mention that I got the other day that I'm going to begin the process of desanitizing is a raven head. And here in Serbia, raven head is a symbol for the strength and how high. If I can close the door. Haha. Like I was saying, a raven head kind of just describes the strength and the flight of with pretty much the never-ending height that Serbia itself can reach, because every day it's growing bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's reaching new heights every day. New buildings are being built, and everything is just getting remodeled. New sidewalks, new buildings are being built, so it just describes the height and the soaring of what Serbia is reaching. And it's pretty much never ending, really, because it's getting bigger and bigger. So kind of found this jar that I'm going to put this alcohol in, and kind of not even worry about alcohol, about how much I have. But I got this in the middle of the night trespassing because I saw it on the ground. It's in the very first video. Look at that beauty. It's gorgeous. So some neck bone, some skin, plenty of bacteria, I'm sure. Let's see if it fits in this random jar that I found. Yes and no. But this neck part of the bone, I'm really not gonna keep. So I just want to soak it in some halfway alcohol. Kind of remove any kind of bacteria, and then fill the rest with some hot water. Just because it kind of let it rest in there. Now I'm gonna let it sit outside too, because I don't know if it's gonna stink or not. But since majority of the part I am using is the head, I just kind of want to cover it all the way up to this point, because I'm going to end up removing this part once it's more clean and thorough. So I have some water boiling. Going to pour the rest of that all the way to the top. So it's half and half of some hot water and half of some straight alcohol. And just let it sit overnight. And then kind of redo that process over. Probably about 2-3 times. Give it a good scrub. Get a razor blade, scissors, and kind of just make sure it's thoroughly clean before I start using it for the mask that I'm doing. So here we have the water I'm boiling. So once that gets to a boil, I'm just gonna pour that in, put it outside, and then see how it happens. Continue this video once it's more or less thoroughly clean another time. But till then, Bye-bye.